Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from Mujati Brewing Company and it's their Camarillo Pale Ale. 6.4% ABV and is 55 IBUs. Check that out. Now, I am not sure if this gentleman is home brewing. I don't know if he's planning on releasing or opening a brewery soon, which by what I can see here, I think you should go for it, I really do. Lovely label on the bottle. He sent me a few of his beers to review and they've all got great names. And well, let's just see what they taste like, shall we? Okay, so 55 IBUs is quite big. It's quite big. Let's have a look what we got. Wow, okay. That'll do for now. It's bottle condition. I can just see the sediment coming to the neck of the bottle, so I just eased back on that. So what have we got? Okay, we have a one finger, slightly off-white head. The beer is slightly cloudy, but it's a nice golden amber colour. A hint of sunshine in this beer. Carbonation, nice levels of carbonation streaming from the sides of the glass, just just rising gently. Let's see if we can get it to focus. I do want to show you the carbonation. There you go, you can see the carbonation for yourselves. Let's get the nose. Oh yes, yes, and this is orange peel. Orange peel in abundance coming from the hops. I can also smell a sweet malt in there too. Oh, it's a lovely aroma to this beer. Thank you, Mr. Mujati. Cheers. Okay, I'm getting spice on the end. Wow, this is quite a bitter beer. This has to be, or is, not has to be, this is in my mind, this is a really hoppy West Coast style pale ale, or 6.4% IPA. This is a West Coast style IPA and it is really, really bitter. It's still pulling now, the bitterness is still pulling while I'm talking. Orange peel. There's some nice spicy notes in there. There's a level of alcohol warming in this beer. It just kind of warms the back of your throat. The only way I can describe it is a little bit, pardon me, a little bit, it's got a bit of Belgian quality to it in that kind of alcohol warmth on the back of your throat, and now coming to think about it, as it's hitting my stomach, it's warming my stomach as well. That's the taste, and it is in the taste, and that's the sensation you get. There's grapefruit. There is a nice sweet malt to the beer. but I'd like to, or just move into a little bit of a different direction here and say, for a home brewer, I've tasted worse IPAs from mainstream breweries. This is a fabulous effort, a real fabulous effort. Look at the conditioning. Look at the conditioning to the beer. Really nice, creamy, fluffy head there. Kind of the head clings to the side of the glass. So look at that. There's some real good qualities to this beer. You smell the hop. You really do smell the hop as you're drinking, as you're taking a mouthful of the beer, and then it does. While you're smelling the hop, you're tasting like a nice sweetness from the malt, and then in the middle, hop comes and it just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling right on the end of the palate. I am impressed, very impressed with this beer. It just shows the enthusiasm that people have for beer. The governments, whoever's in charge, can tax it as much as they want, but people, the passion's still there. The passion will always be there, and it just shows in this glass of beer that if the government carry on taxing companies and supermarkets and breweries for the beer and whatnot, and us for buying it, then people are going to be going to turn their hand to brewing great beers like this. And oh, look at that. Right, I'm going to really rigorously wash the beer on and watch the bubbles rising from the side. Can you see that? That is really good. Really good. Nice lacing on the glass. I'm going to go ahead and give it a rating. I want to see how much sediment. This is the second fermentation process. I want to see how much sediment been put in this beer. And actually there's not that much. There's just tiny bits and pieces there floating around. So final taste and a rating. For the Camarillo Pale Ale from Mujati Brewing Company, 55 IBUs, 6.4%. The IBUs are fantastic. It's a fantastic level. I've had beers up in the 60s and 70s, and they're a bit to get used to. But you could pick up something 55 IBUs and really enjoy it, like I've just done. For that reason, for all the other reasons I've mentioned in the review, I won't repeat myself. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from the Real Ale guys. Really nice beer. Well done, Mr. Mujati. Thanks for sending the beers. I will get on with the rest of the beers that he sent over the coming weeks. Thanks for sending. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like. Put your comments in the comments box. And cheers.